Series 2, Part 5, Destruction. The air feels heavy as Olivia and Samuel make their way through the quiet streets of the city, their minds filled with a mixture of determination and dread. Their resolve to fight back against Adrian and Olivia's father is stronger than ever, but the weight of the world seems to hang over them. Every step feels like they are moving toward a collision they can't avoid. They know that the threats Adrian made are not idle. He's dangerous, and he won't stop until he's gotten what he wants. The message from Samuel earlier in the day still lingers in Olivia's mind. Samuel's message: "We need to be careful. Adrian's not playing games anymore. I have a bad feeling about this." They've prepared themselves for the worst, but in the back of their minds, they both know that what's coming could tear them apart. As they reach the park where they agreed to meet, Samuel's expression is grim. He looks more tired than she's ever seen him, the weight of the past few weeks clearly taking its toll. But there's also something else in his eyes, a determination she's never seen before. He's not just fighting for their love anymore. He's fighting for their survival. Olivia, her voice steady but filled with quiet fear. "We can't keep running, Samuel. We've already come too far. If Adrian's going to make his move, we need to be ready. No more waiting." Samuel, nodding, his voice heavy. "I know, but I still don't trust him. He's got too many ways of getting to us. We've played by his rules long enough. It's time to turn the tables." The tension in the air is palpable. For the first time, it feels like they are truly taking control of their fate. But the unease in their chests doesn't go away. Every sound, every shadow feels like a warning. Later that night, the phone rings in Olivia's room, its sharp sound breaking the silence. She picks it up, and immediately, a familiar voice fills the receiver. Adrian's voice, cold, calculated, like a predator circling its prey. Well, it seems like you two are getting a little too comfortable. Don't think for a second that you've won, Olivia. I'm not finished yet." Olivia's stomach churns at the sound of his voice, but she steadies herself, refusing to show fear. She can hear Samuel's voice in the background, urging her to stay calm, to stay strong. This time, she won't back down. Olivia, her voice firm, though her pulse races. "I'm not afraid of you, Adrian. You've pushed me this far, but I'm done. You don't control me anymore." Adrian's voice, laughing darkly, amused. "You think you can just walk away, Olivia? That you can make choices for yourself? You've played this game for too long, and now it's time to face the consequences." Her hand grips the phone tightly, but she doesn't flinch. "Olivia, with conviction, do your worst. You won't break me, and you won't break us." There's a pause on the other end, as if Adrian is considering his next move. When he speaks again, there's an edge to his voice, a quiet malice that makes Olivia's blood run cold. Adrian's voice. "You really think you have the upper hand? You think you're in control? You're nothing but a pawn in a game you don't understand. I can destroy everything you've built, Olivia. Your father's empire, your future, and even your little love story here. It's all in my hands." Olivia feels the weight of his words, but she won't let them break her. She's made her decision. She's chosen Samuel, and no one, not even Adrian, can take that away from her. Olivia, her voice steady, despite the fear. Asterisk. "You've already lost, Adrian. I'm not afraid of you anymore." She hangs up the phone, her heart pounding. Samuel's hand rests on her shoulder, his touch a small anchor in the storm of emotions swirling inside her. She looks up at him, her eyes filled with both fear and determination. Asterisk asterisk Samuel asterisk asterisk asterisk, his voice low but unwavering. Asterisk. "We're not running anymore. We're standing our ground. If Adrian wants to make a move, he'll have to deal with us." The next day, everything changes. The message comes through early in the morning, a stark reminder of how far Adrian is willing to go. Anonymous message: "You think you can escape me? I've just begun. I'll make sure you both pay for your defiance. And I'll start with what you love most." A chill runs down Olivia's spine as she reads the message.
It's a threat. A real one.
Adrian is done playing games.
But this time, she's ready. Samuel is waiting for her when she gets the message.
His face is set, determined, but there's a flicker of fear in his eyes.
He knows this is only the beginning.
Samuel, his voice tight, trying to mask his concern.
It's time to act. We can't let him control us anymore. Olivia, nodding firmly, her voice unshakable.
Then we'll take the fight to him.
No more running.
No more hiding. That afternoon, the hammer falls. Olivia's father calls her into his office once again, his tone colder than before. He doesn't ask her to sit, and the moment she steps inside, the heavy atmosphere feels even more suffocating than before. Edward Harding, his voice low, calculated. You've made your choice, Olivia.
But you've also chosen to drag your family into this. Your actions have consequences.
And I'm not going to protect you anymore. Olivia stands firm, her heart pounding in her chest. This is it, the moment she's been dreading, the final clash between her old life and the life she's trying to build with Samuel. Olivia, her voice steady, defiant. I'm not asking for your protection anymore, Father. I've made my own choices, and I will live with them. Whatever happens next, I'm not going to hide from it. Edward Harding, his eyes narrowing, his tone colder than ever. Then you'll face the consequences, Olivia. All of them. As she walks out of the mansion, Samuel's waiting for her. His face is drawn, but his eyes burn with resolve.
They know what's coming.
They've both chosen this path, and they will face whatever Adrian, or anyone else, throws at them. Samuel, his voice low, filled with quiet strength. We're ready. We face this together, Olivia. No matter what happens. Olivia, her voice steady, resolute. Together. As they walk side by side, the weight of their choices lingers, but for the first time in weeks, there's a flicker of hope between them. They are no longer running. They are fighting.
But the storm is far from over.
The days following Olivia's confrontation with her father feel like a blur. Every phone call, every message, every glance exchanged between her and Samuel carries the weight of the looming storm.
They've made their choice.
They've drawn a line in the sand, and now there's no turning back. But every step forward feels like one taken into the unknown. Olivia, in a quiet moment, sitting at the kitchen table with Samuel, her voice weary but resolute.
We've got to act now.
Adrian's not going to wait around forever.
And my father? He's already made his move.
The longer we wait, the harder it's going to be. Samuel, his face tense, his eyes dark with the weight of the situation.
You're right. We can't wait for the next strike.
Adrian will keep escalating, and we'll be the ones caught in the crossfire. Asterisk, pauses, his voice softer now. Asterisk.
But I'm not sure what we can do.
We've already lost so much, Olivia. Olivia, looking up at him, her expression hardening with determination.
We've lost a lot, but we still have each other. And we still have the chance to take control.
We won't be his victims anymore, Samuel. We'll turn the tables on him. The silence stretches between them, heavy with the knowledge of what's to come. They know they are walking a dangerous path, but for the first time in a long time, Olivia feels a sense of clarity. She's no longer just reacting to events around her.
She's taking charge.
She's choosing her future, and it won't be dictated by Adrian or her father. Later that night, Samuel receives a message. He hesitates before opening it, knowing that whatever it is, it won't be good. Adrian's message. You think you can escape me? I've already set things in motion.
Olivia's little rebellion won't last long. I'll make sure of it.
The clock is ticking, and you'll both pay for this.
Samuel's breath catches in his throat.
The words are cold and calculated, and they strike a fear deep in his chest that he can't shake. Adrian isn't just threatening them anymore. He's actively working against them, and there's no telling what he's capable of. Samuel looks at Olivia, the weight of the message hanging between them. Samuel, his voice low, his concern clear.
He's not letting up. This isn't just a game for him.
He's playing for keeps now. Olivia, her jaw clenched, her resolve hardening. We knew this wouldn't be easy.
We knew he wouldn't back down.
But this time, we don't back down either. The following morning, As Olivia and Samuel prepare for what feels like the final confrontation, they hear a knock at the door. Olivia tenses, her heart skipping a beat. She knows this is it, the moment that will change everything. When she opens the door, standing there is a figure she never expected to see, Daniel, her former fiancé. His expression is unreadable, his posture stiff as if he's been forced to put on a mask for the world to see. But there's something else in his eyes, a quiet anger, perhaps even betrayal, that she can't ignore. Daniel, his voice tight with restrained emotion. Olivia, we need to talk. She takes a step back, unsure of what to expect. Samuel stands behind her, his stance protective, though he says nothing. He's waiting, watching, and ready for whatever comes next. Olivia, her voice steady but cautious. What is it, Daniel? I've made my decision. Daniel, his eyes flickering to Samuel before returning to Olivia. Your father, he's furious. He's making moves. This whole situation, it's spiraling out of control. I tried to warn you, but now it's too late. Your rebellion, it's already done damage, Olivia. People are taking sides. The weight of his words hits her like a blow. Her father's anger is something she's prepared for, but the implications of what Daniel is saying are harder to digest. She can feel the walls closing in around her. Olivia, her voice quiet but filled with the same determination she's carried with her all along. I've made my choice, Daniel.
I'm not going back. I'm not marrying you.
Not because of what you can offer, but because it's not my choice to make. You're a part of my past, but Samuel, he's my future. Daniel looks at Samuel, his gaze icy, his jaw clenched. There's no more hiding the animosity between them. But it's more than just jealousy, it's a deep sense of betrayal. And though Olivia can feel the weight of it, she knows there's no going back. Daniel, his voice low, filled with hurt. You think you can just walk away from everything? From me?
From my family?
Olivia, shaking her head, her voice firm. I don't have a choice, Daniel.
I can't live for you.
I can't live for anyone but myself. For a moment, the silence between them is deafening.
But Daniel doesn't argue anymore.
His eyes flicker with frustration, but he turns, walking away, leaving Olivia standing at the door with Samuel beside her. They watch him go, and though there's a sense of relief, there's also something more, a deeper sadness that lingers. That afternoon, Olivia receives another message, this time from an unknown number. She opens it slowly, the dread in her chest rising. Unknown message. Your father's empire is crumbling, Olivia.
And so will you. You can't outrun your bloodline.
You'll regret this. Her hands tremble as she looks at the words on the screen. Adrian is closing in, and the stakes have never been higher. Samuel looks over her shoulder, his expression grim as he reads the message. Samuel, his voice firm, unwavering.
We knew this was coming. But this time, we're not running.
We're taking the fight to him. Olivia, looking up at him, her eyes filled with quiet resolve. Together. We'll face it together, Samuel. The evening falls like a shroud over them. The city, once a place of opportunity, now feels like a battleground. The life they've built in the shadows, the love they've fought for, is now in danger of being destroyed by forces neither of them fully understands. But for Olivia and Samuel, there's no turning back now. No more games, no more hiding.
It's all on the line.
They are ready to face whatever comes next, together.